Like my Facebook page for links, message me on Twitter, see me live on Twitch, see other videos on Instagram, all pages under the name Marco1997 Polo. Warning, this video does have explicit content, so viewer discretion is advised. Make sure to share this video if you enjoy. So in this video, I'm not going to drop any personal information to keep the privacy of the people safe, so just have that in mind. So to start this story off right, I am going to start where the conversation did spark this video. And essentially, this guy was telling me about, he overheard me in a conversation, and then he told me about how he had asked this girl what was her worst experience. And she said, well, losing her virginity to an older dude. And so that's when they started having their conversation. And he asked her, well, how old was the dude? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And this girl didn't stop him until he had reached the fucking 60 years old, dude. So pretty much she was banging the 60-year-old dude. You know, she was like, you know, she was fucking, she had a sugar daddy on the side. She was getting it ass, giving that ass up, and she was all for it, man. I mean, fuck it. I mean, but the way she was, the way this actually relates to the title is because the dude she was giving it up to was a teacher, and he taught in our middle school 5 years ago. And he was a sergeant there. He was a sergeant of the ROTC. And personally, I don't have nothing against the dude. I took his class for 2 years, so I really don't have nothing bad to say about him, just other than the fact that I didn't think none of this shit was going to happen. But, you know, I didn't think none of this was going to happen. When I had his class, I didn't have problems with him. He was a great guy. He was cool. Other than the fact that he fucked her, but, I mean, that's up for debate. I mean, hey, some might say he got good game. And so back to the story. I actually have more info on this. The girl actually snitched on herself. She actually was the one that reported her relationship with the sergeant. And she was like 14, 15 at the time, and he was 60. They had sex in a classroom closet where investigators found blood. Like, I guess the school called in FBI investigators, like protocol or shit. So, and she told him that they would go to his house. So this wasn't just happening in school. It was also happening outside of the campus and everything. So I thought that was kind of crazy. And so the dude, he still wanted to be with the girl even after she told him this. And he said he didn't care about her past. He just wanted to get it over and shit. And so he really did like the girl. But she had promised him that she was going to stay and maybe like they were going to fix it. Maybe try to work out their own relationship together. But she ended up moving like a couple months later after she told her that. So now I'm going to quote him. He says that she's a lying, backstabbing bitch for this shit. So, yeah. So his feelings have changed, you could tell. If you guys are wondering, the sergeant did actually get arrested, but I think that's all as far as it went. He didn't really go to prison or nothing. I think they just stopped the case. So that brings me to my next subject about my high school last year getting caught fucking its students. Yep, you heard me. Fucking their students. It wasn't just one, it was more than one. Multiple orgasms were shared. Yes, and these weren't just fucking regular teachers. They were like old teachers and shit. There was like one, I think the youngest was like 24 or 20 something, and the oldest was like 30 something. I don't even know. I'm not even sure about the ages, but I know there was soccer coaches, there was law teachers, there was even a school clerk for attendance, and that's just to name the ones that actually were really caught and put on the news. But there was also other security guards for bribery and stuff, but I won't get into that. I'll probably make my own separate video for that shit. Or, yeah. So, essentially, the soccer coach, he was caught fucking the student that was always training in the weight room. And so, they knew about this. They knew about this, like, the summer before. And there was rumors that, they gave each other the look every time they were working out. And I don't think it's just a girl, dude. I don't think it was just a dude, the teacher himself. I think it was a fucking girl. And yeah, I think she was actually like a slut or something, some shit. So it's not just the teacher's fault in this case. Hey, that girl wanted to give up that pussy and that teacher took it. I'm sorry, but you know what? Hey, fuck it. Shit happens and he took it. Fuck it. He took up that ass. And the law teacher was he was fucking a student that actually had recently graduated too. So on his this is what I heard around school, right? So don't quote me on this. On his wedding day, he was calling her up, trying to fuck around, trying to meet up. And on her graduation day, he was trying to meet her up after the graduation to go fuck. And essentially, they were fucking in his classroom while she was in school. Before she graduated, he was fucking her, you know? So, I mean, you send your kids to go to school and learn, not to get fucked in the ass like, over a desk. And you would think, you would think he would have common sense. Hello, you're a law teacher. Don't fucking do this. You're gonna get in trouble with the fucking law. You teach the law, dude. Like, have common sense. So yeah, he didn't care. He was balls deep in her ass. So yeah, and then the school clerk was changing records of attendance, and I'm guessing, I don't know too much about him, but I'm guessing it was for sexual favors again. And that dude actually did go to prison. He's actually in prison right now, I think. He's actually doing more time, I think, because he was messing with state records, so he got charged with federal fucking crime. And so essentially a lot of them did get away with a lot of shit, but that dude actually got the worst out of it, because the school was trying to cover up the law teacher because he had actually family and friends or something, like he had relatives or somebody on the school board. So they were trying to cover up his shit because the school knew about it, all the relations and all his shit, a year before it came out. And so the following year, the year that all that shit came out, right when school started, 2 months in, they fucking put him on paid administration leave. Yep, you heard me. Paid fucking leave. Yeah, you get to fuck our students and now we're going to pay you, dude. And now you can have your little vacation. Okay, but yeah, they fucking put him on paid leave, dude. So, and I'm not even sure exactly when around the school year, but all that shit came out, and of course they had to give up his name too because he was involved, and they couldn't protect his ass anymore. So it was him, the soccer coach, the fucking school clerk, and that's just the ones that were, their fucking faces are on the news almost for a good week. So that's the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. And I know there was security guards. There was for fucking bribery. There was security guards for more than likely sex. I'm pretty sure there was some, and I'm pretty sure there's some that weren't even caught. And yeah, so like, I don't know if you guys. I'm probably gonna end the video here so that way I won't make it too fucking long. But if you guys want me to maybe go more in depth into this video, message me in the comments and just let me know. And yeah, hit a like if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends if they might find it interesting. So if you're a teacher and you're watching this, please don't fuck me.